1110 like you 1110 loyally to Coronado Ortega show on the Globe Market Ortega. About 10 year, 15 year, 30-year cup price. And yes, like now, very unfortunate, the banking situation. Very unfortunate. I hate it, but you know what I'm saying? It's just like the Dodge Rams, you know what I'm saying? The Dodge Rams, they want to be winners, but everybody knows that they're cheaters, you know what I'm saying? It kind of, it's something to think about that you about to get with somebody and you about to live the rest of your life according to the way they want to do things. And when you met them, they was cheating. They was cheating people, you know what I mean? Like this guy, he's not from here. He got down with the law and, you know, the back page girls and, you know, stuff like that. And, you know, the bootleggers and drugs and alcohol and stuff. And he got accepted some kind of way. And, you know, he kind of messed up a little bit and got a few people killed and stuff. Few innocent girls, few innocent guys had nothing to do with it. And they still love him, though, you know what I mean? Oh, don't worry about it. You just killed a few locals. It's not that bad. We still gonna call you the man, you know, stuff like that. But unfortunately, you know, you have a few people that said that they love him more than their own, you know, man. So because of it, there's nothing that hasn't been tainted in the city. You know? Everything in the city is messed up, you know what I mean? It's just the way it is. And now you got a chance to vote for one of his friends, because that's all that's running for, you know what I mean? There's really nobody that's running that's not his friend, you know what I mean? I think. So really, you know, you're gonna be going to vote for one of them, you know what I mean? So you just gotta make your choice. You know? Which one of these people that you're gonna give an opportunity to help an outsider get away with more crimes than you can get away with? You know what I mean? When you go to jail for a misdemeanor, this guy is a terrorist, you know what I mean? He's serial at everything that he does, you know, including make sure you hemmed up so he can breed with your girls, you know what I mean? He's very good at it, very skilled. He's having his way with your girls while you doing time for petty crime and misdemeanors and working like a Hebrew slave at Hyundai, Glovis, and Mobis, you know what I mean? While you paying maximum child support, you know, for a baby that probably ain't even yours. 9 times out of 10. You know, it's very unfortunate. A lot of people gonna be able to talk about it. When they get up there to the Lord, they gonna say, Lord, I'm just like Coronado. I didn't have a fair chance. I didn't. I lived under that regime of Montgomery where they done turned everybody girl, no matter what age she is, then turned into a mistress of some kind. And knowing the guys from out of town, they get a band of pirates. They just taking everything and taking it back to Troy, Brundage, and Ope. I'm talking about every night they got a caravan, and every day riding behind the rig, taking their shit back to where they live at. And you let them do it. I'm talking about, man, it's just as clear as daylight. You can see it happening every day. And ain't nobody doing nothing about it. Ain't really nobody saying nothing. But, you know, I speak out against stuff like that. I don't agree with it. It ain't right, you know what I mean? You know what I'm saying? And it probably take them 100 years to get Troy and Brundage and Opp to look like anything like our place. But they doing a good job at stealing. I ain't gonna lie. They ain't really strong arming. They ain't really putting up no real fight. You know what I'm saying? All they really doing is just saying, this guy is the bad guy, and he's the reason why everything's messed up. And you can just goddamn take pictures. Just look around your city from Mobile Highway, ladies and gentlemen, all the way to Atlanta Highway. Ladies and gentlemen, it's pitiful, ladies and gentlemen. It's pitiful. It's pitiful. And you know why? Because they taking your money to where they live. They taking your cargo to Troy, Brundage, and Opp, Alabama, ladies and gentlemen. And you let them do it. I'm trying to tell you, man, it's so clear and obvious that that's what they doing. And you ain't doing nothing about it. And a lot of times, you know, over the last 10 years, they done got all your strong males, they either dead or locked up, like, the stronger ones locked up or dead, you know. So, I mean, it's just a situation that, when they say a woman's choice, when they was voting for that shit, it meant more than abortion, you know what I'm saying? It was that these women was voting for that, that lifestyle. They was voting for it, eventually, that's what the shape that they in. They live a real promiscuous, it's obvious that's what they doing. And it's so promiscuous that all they wear is wigs. I'm talking about, man, it ain't never really been no culture where the young girls wearing a wig. I'm talking about, they wearing wigs like old ladies, every last one of them. I can't even tell you, I don't even see girls wearing their hair no more. They wake up in the morning and put a wig on. Why? Because they don't have time to do their hair. Only time they got time to do is be promiscuous. That's the only thing they got time to do. To get promiscuous, because you never know. You might not be going to school today. You might be doing some man. Probably for $10, if that, lady. They be lucky to get $10, lady. That's how they to minimize, whatever the Lord and bless them girls with. You know what I'm saying? They blessing. Man, they giving it up for $10, maybe a Big Mac combo, lady. It's just like that. It ain't nothing to it, lady. And unfortunately, that's the shape that the city of Montgomery in, and it probably gonna be that way for a while. You know what I mean? It's gonna be as long as people hooked on drugs, as long as they hooked on opioids and drugs and stuff like that, and all they need is a quick fix. You know what I'm saying? They want a cell phone without paying for it. They want to go to Eastchase and spend Nardo's money. Man, that's the society that they're gonna be living in. They're gonna be living in a society where that man gonna say, if you want us to rig this, keep rigging it, you're gonna have to give up them pennies, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what they doing, you know what I'm saying? And he's not a clean guy, Their regime, they ain't clean, so you already know when they get through getting whatever they getting, you ain't gonna wanna go back home, you know what I mean? You're gonna be trying to date you a Latino or some shit like that. Cause you're gonna see what's going on, you're gonna say, oh no, man, if I wanna goddamn live and survive, I'm gonna have to go get me with a woman that's stronger than this shit, you know what I mean? You see what I'm saying? It's sad but it's true, lady. You done let a dude, a gigolo, come down. I'm talking about there's nothing but a gigolo, lady. I'm talking about it's just as plain as day. That man ain't nothing but a gigolo, ain't got much of nothing, lady. And goddamn rearranged your whole city to where even the law enforcement, they goddamn judges, the clerks, all of them, they in for him, lady. And they don't have nothing either. Man, one time Halcyon and stuff like that, man, they used to be premier. I'm talking about, it didn't get no better than Brighton Estates and Bellwood. It didn't. That was the best of the best. Man, that junk ain't no different than Willard Park, like. I ain't gonna lie, you'll do a better chance living in Spring Valley than Halcyon right now. You better off living in Spring Valley than Bellwood right now, lady. Spring Valley way better than Bellwood and Brighton. I ain't lying to you, lady. It's quieter. I'm talking about, man, Spring Valley it's like living old white folks. And it's young Negroes that live out there. That's how they got Spring Valley right now. It's quiet, it's nice, everything manicured, everybody keep to themselves. You don't hear no music, you don't see nobody walking up and down the street. But Bellwood and Brighton ain't like that no more, man. I tell you. So these are the things that can happen. Because what Backpage does, Backpage takes her best Backpage to the best neighborhoods. You know what I'm saying? When they finally get in there and get through that door, and you see that Navigator, you see the same setup. You see that Navigator and that Dodge Ram on the corner. That lets you know that Backpage that lets you know that Backpage done made it to this neighborhood too. You know what I mean? That's just how I go. Those are your markers to let you know that Backpage is available. The first house you see a Navigator and a Dodge Ram. That lets you know that Backpage has made it to this neighborhood too. And sooner or later, you'll be able to get a piece of real estate for pennies on a dollar. That's what you call a blockbuster. And this neighborhood ain't gonna be worth nothing. They're not gonna get their market value for this. Just give us a few more days. That's what that means. Sooner or later, you're gonna have some major break-ins, a whole lot of burglars, and a whole lot of incidents, domestic violence. And we're gonna bring the prices of these houses to where we can afford them. You see what I'm saying? That's just how I go, like, But this is the guy y'all voted for, I don't care how ratchet Montgomery get. I want you to always remember that y'all voted for it. I'll never let you live that down. That's what you voted for. You said he was right the whole time. And goddamn, now you paying for it. I'm talking about later. You paying severely for it too. Real, I'm talking about, Montgomery is only a shell of what it used to be. It ain't nothing. Montgomery is ratchet as hell. Real ratchet. I mean, you got some nice looking African American women riding around in Mercedes and BMWs, but that's all they got. They ain't got nothing else lately. Man, a car depreciates so goddamn fast. You know what I'm saying? If you had any goddamn sense, if you had any business sense, you'll be driving in a Hyundai. For real, everybody would. You know what I mean? That's your status symbol, Hyundai. If you had any market sense, that's what you'll be driving. That's the only thing that's putting money back into your society besides me, you know what I mean? But besides that, like, why are you trying to ride around in a $100,000 car and you pulling up in an apartment that you're gonna be moving out of or something? That don't make no whole lot of sense. You got a $100,000 car that's losing more value than anything that you got, and you living in an apartment paying enough rent to where you could be living in a house in. You know what I mean? But by the time you get that loan on that house, your Mercedes ain't gonna be worth $2,500. Watch what I tell you. You done paid $100,000 for that Mercedes. When you finally get your home loan, your car ain't gonna be worth $2,500. Like, thanks again. That's just the way a lot of people think. It's, you can't change the way that people think. What means a status symbol to me and you, it don't mean that to them. You know what I mean? Some people say the stock market don't affect me. It don't make or break me what's going on in the stock market. Because some people you can't tell nothing. Some people they know more than what you know. They might not be able to prove it, but they sound convincing when they say it. Goddamn, it could be a goddamn crash and it ain't gonna bother me. I'm gonna make the same thing no matter what. You know, my food gonna be the same price. You ain't gonna be telling me, yes, ma'am. Hey, the best thing you can do is say, yes, ma'am, and get the hell out that way, man. And they start talking like that. And I want you to take that picture of Donald Trump down off that wall, because he ain't nothing but a Nazi. And ladies and gentlemen, the day that it happened, man, I could hear the doors to the bank. All they subsidies and all that goddamn subsidized money that they had, I could hear the change. I'm talking about, boy, you could feel all their neck, you could feel their windpipe get sliced as soon as it happened, man. Hey. A lot of wind. A lot of people that was breathing off of that wasn't breathing off of that. Hey. That was a low blow that way, I'm trying to tell you. Especially when you got everybody else picture up on the wall. Everybody else picture up there, you know what I mean? Why are they complaining about Donald Trump? Why? Because they don't want Nardo to win. That's just how it is, like, I don't want Nardo to win. And that's all you got to do is say it. Nardo, I don't want you to win anything. It ain't got nothing to do with Donald Trump. I just don't want to see you having a good time. And that's too bad right now. Too bad. Because I'm going to have a good time. You know what I mean? Even if I'm walking, baby, I'm still having, I can bet you, yeah. And you can bet anybody that's a gambler. I bet you Nardo living a better life than you ever lived. I bet Nardo know more people. I bet he got way more accomplished and made way more money than you'll ever make. He know way more people personally than you'll ever know. You know what I mean? And you still out there, you won't congratulate him. You trying to subsidize his money. And what is you doing with it? Nothing. You at the casino, man. You calling the opioid dealer. I'm not saying, but you fussing at him for anything that he do. But look at what you doing with the money. Nothing. You know? Very sad, but it's very true, right? That's that windpipe music there, but